I have hit record. It is running.
Okay. Then, starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello, mis cielitos, and welcome back. Coco is here with Moon, and we are continuing Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright.
Hog. There's only one truth. Nothing can change that. Damn, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. The truth about the legendary fire.
There you go.
That'll help. Spella wanted to ring the bell no matter what, so we went up to the belfry. Sounds extra loud to me. I'm gonna check something really quick. Volume mixer. Nope, Citra's is on its normal thing, so I'm just gonna trust it. Festival celebrations had already started. The mechanism for ringing the bell was at a height even we could reach. Next thing I remember is coming to and running to Espella's side. I was shaking her until she finally opened her eyes. Next moment, we saw that nightmarish view. All strength abandoned us, and we didn't know what to do. That was when we were found by my father and Mr. Cantabella.
The bell could only be rung with a special mechanism.
Yes, we have established this. That's right. It was made in such a way that even a child could use it. Why would you do that?
Right? Yes, let's just let this very dangerous thing that we know can knock everyone unconscious be accessible by a child.
Okay, to be fair, at the time they didn't know that.
Oh, that's
that
true,
part.
that's true.
But why would
Yes.
why would you make something that is just something you don't want children accessing to be children height? It was probably constructed by my father. I suppose he wanted to make it possible for anyone to ring that bell. I suppose disability access and whatnot. Sure, why not? But there's only stairs.
You can ring the bell if you can climb the stairs. Just crawl your way on up.
Goddamn. In light of the events that followed, that was clearly a very foolish decision. Wow, Oof. Mechanism for ringing the bell. Yes, Phoenix! Yes! Okay, I'm going to beat you up. We've been here. We've used this as... We've used this as evidence! I noticed something like that on a pillar when we went up to the belfry earlier. God, I wonder why. I'd better make a note of it in the court record. Oh, no! No! Phoenix! Phoenix! Oh, God. Oh dear, fate can be certainly cruel. I have to agree. Wow. Scintillating dialogue, guys. If only we had not discovered those ruins. And brought that bell to our town.
Real quick.
If only...
Real quick, can you change the sharing thing to just do the full screen? Because remember, whenever you do the application, it does that thing where it's like...
Oh, I did not recall. Hold on.
Just popping in and out, and it's like, ugh.
Dreams. There we go. Hope you're able to read that.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Or if only we could have deciphered those ancient writings a little earlier. It called on an archaeologist, because apparently that just means you can read stuff immediately. Moreover, if only the groundwater in this area didn't cause that strange condition.
Unfortunately, Mr. Cantabella, the tragedy occurred. No, not that tragedy. I know what all of you are thinking. All that remains for us is to seek out the truth.
No, I don't know what you were thinking. What was the tragedy you were thinking about?
You don't, but, you know, they play Danganronpa on this channel, so...
Well then, okay, fine. Not for the sake... Oops, that's right.
Not for the sake of vengeance, but for the sake of the future. Foundation.
Wait, squints at you. Stop that. Whatever you're doing.
Make me. Mr. Wright.
I could pull this Let's Play over.
Then you'll be stuck in this limbo forever, and your code will never get
Oh
better.
god, that would be fucked up. This fucking Let's Play gave me the worst cold of my fucking life. Not the worst one, but pretty bad. Lots of snot. Yes?
You have been fighting fiercely to uncover the truth. This is the final interrogation. I trust you know what to do.
I don't see why we gotta interrogate nobody. The truth has been revealed. Leave it to me. To be honest, I have no idea what lies ahead. But whatever it is, there's no question we need to get to the bottom of it. There's got to be light at the end of this tunnel. Man, it's putting this dude in jail. Like, damn. He should be in jail.
He's got money. He's not going to jail.
I fucking right. Okay. We're pressing everything?
Yes.
Okay, making sure. Spella wanted to ring the bell no matter what, so we went up to the belfry.
Hold it!
We needed both pendants to access the belfry, correct? Spella asked me to bring my mother's pendant, so I did.
That wasn't the only requirement, however. You also needed to solve a puzzle in order to use the contraption.
I've always been a master puzzle solver. For me, it was child's play, literally.
Phoenix sweats. She solved it when she was a little girl. What's your excuse, Nick?
Maya! Hey! I have different talents. Like surviving extreme falls.
And fire. And being hit by a car. And being stabbed. And being tasered. And probably a lot of other things I'm forgetting.
Having my heart broken by Miles Edgeworth.
Having my heart broken by not Dahlia.
Oh god. Yeah. Espella and Eve were best of friends at the time. Eve is 2 years older than Espella. She used to be like a big sister to her.
But you know, she's gotta look like 10 years older, because of course
Anime!
She does.
Amazing what makeup will do to you.
So, the two of you went to the belfry. What happened next? Damn, that means she's just like 20.
Yeah. Amazing what makeup will do for you. And also like a bustier. That's basically what she's wearing. Festival celebrations had already started. The mechanism for ringing the bell was at a height even we could reach.
Hold it!
So even a little girl could ring the bell? Yes, easily. I intended to make it so that the bell could be only rung on special occasions. That's exactly why I put that puzzle into place, to restrict access. No, that's stupid.
What? So you both made it so anyone could ring it, but then so no one could ring it. You also divided the key to the belfry into two components, as an extra precaution.
There's better locks in this world than this. Easily obtainable by a CEO of your measure. And yet... I was careful, but the same cannot be said of Newton, who constructed the mechanism as a whole. Oh, you're blaming the dead guy. Okay. He presumably wished to make it so that even our young daughters could use it, meaning strength was not a requirement. Why do you keep- why anything? And that became his undoing. No.
By the way, old were the girls at that time?
Espella was 6. Eve was 8.
I see.
That mechanism was the last thing I saw before falling unconscious. And then... next thing I remember is coming to and running to Espella's side.
Hold it!
You mean that you fell unconscious after the bell was struck? Yes, I believe so. Our peculiar condition causes an instant reaction. The brain probably doesn't even have time to register the sound before consciousness is lost. Well, that's not how this should work, but alright. It was almost as if a slice of time had been stolen from my life. When I opened my eyes, I was lying on the floor. Lifted my head and saw Espella lying nearby. I sprang to my feet and ran to her side. And what about the situation in the town at the time? I was preoccupied with Espella, so I didn't notice it to begin with.
At that time, was Espella still unconscious?
Yes, I panicked a little and took her in my arms, hoping she'd wake up. I was shaking her until she finally opened her eyes. The next moment, we saw that nightmarish view.
Hold it!
So it was you who woke Espella up, witness? Yes, it was me. Hang on a second. I'm turning that down. Oh, wait, no. It's turning you down. I'm an idiot. Because it just sounds way too loud.
Okay. No worries.
There. A little bit quieter. She was out cold, curled up on the floor until I shook her awake. As soon as she came to, she turned to look at the town. That nightmarish view stretching out before us.
When you say nightmarish view...
I can find no other words to describe it. We froze in terror at the sight. It took us a while to notice that smoke was creeping up the bell tower, too. Our eyes filled up with tears and we couldn't stop crying. Perhaps because of the smoke. The town seemed like a fire dragon's playground. I was trembling with terror unlike anything I've known before. Dear me. Merely imagining it now raises the hairs on my beard. Beard.
Someone's imbibing a little.
A little bit,
That's what I would be fucking doing if I was in this court.
right? The last guy who was doing that, though, was drinking poison constantly, so... yeah.
I mean, he's got the right idea.
All strength abandoned us, and we didn't know what to do. That was when we were found by my father and Mr. Cantabella.
Hold it!
You didn't leave the belfry until their arrival? Of course not. We were paralyzed with fear. It was an event so traumatizing it still haunts us. Spella fainted again when she saw the fire dragon. I was crying and wailing until our fathers found us. We went to the bell tower as it was a good vantage point. We weren't expecting to find our daughters there.
Of course, neither suspected at that point that the disaster had been caused by the Bell of Ruin.
Eve was in tears, sobbing violently. As for Espella, she was in a daze. Her face frozen in an expression of disbelief. She didn't know what was happening around her. I cannot say this with certainty, as my memories are a little vague. But I think I was trying to protect her. Can I press him right now?
Yeah, go for it.
Hang on!
Mr. Cantabella? I remember that very well, as if it happened yesterday. Cantabella?
Would you mind telling us what you saw?
I'll show you with my mindscape!
Espella, are you
No!
alright?
Daddy! Daddy!
Don't worry, she's making sounds.
Oh.
Wait, why is it not making sound? Oh, because it's not direct. Got it.
Yeah.
Eve, what on earth happened here?
It was Bazella! Bazella the witch!
Wait. She's not conscious, though. She's supposed to be... Cantabella, you're lying.
Bazella? What are you talking about?
Bazella comes out whenever someone rings the bell, right?
What have you done? You didn't...
Oh, please, Mr. Cantabella, don't be angry at Isabella.
Eve said it with a most serious look on her face. Please, Mr. Cantabella, don't be angry at her. When she said that, I grasped the situation. I realized what had transpired in the belfry. And I thought to myself, I must protect these children. And then you didn't. You only took care of one, you fuck. Pretty sure that's you.
Eve. I'm so sorry, Eve.
Espella! Spella! Sweetie.
Dad. Please forgive me. You've done all this for me.
Spella, you're with us again.
All this for me. Well, well. At last, it would appear we are one step away from the truth.
Professor! Seem to already know what the truth is.
I mean, I have since like chapter 2.
Which is
Do
terrible.
I? That remains to be seen. Continue the interrogation, and we shall all know soon enough.
If you already knew that at chapter 2, I'm hitting you with a
No,
fucking baseball
I'm
bat.
just joking.
You know how it is, though, sometimes with these know-it-all protagonists. They're like, oh, I
Yeah,
already knew
it's
what was going on. And
true.
it's like, don't do that, then. Don't. Very well. The court agrees with Inquisitor Layton.
He knew
Witness.
at the end of chapter 2.
Witness, continue your testimony. As you wish. God, she's 20 years old.
Fucked up.
Alright, I forgot where the red part was.
I think it was after... Keep going? Further ahead. I think one more. Alright, this is the one where, what's his face piped up? Mr. Cantabella.
Yeah. But the red part
Oh,
was in her testimony specifically before anybody chimed in.
oh
I think
okay,
it-
okay.
I think it might have been in one of the first parts of the testimony. Ah! Fuck, I should have gone backwards. Feel sorry for Eve. She's seen some scary stuff too.
He may not be showing it, but I bet it's painful for her to talk about all this. Oh God, I just realized.
What?
She's probably as old as Maya at this point.
Yeah.
Sarah's probably 20 at this point too.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot say I don't sympathize with Miss Belduke. However, the truth is our utmost priority.
I thought for a second he said, I don't sympathize with her, and I was gonna be like, Layton! Holy shit! Rude!
Fucking hilarious. It
Oh,
must
God.
be exposed, even if it may come as a surprise to the witness herself. Huh?
So it was just Eve who masterminded this? Is that what the whole shtick is?
You think Miss Belduke isn't aware of the truth?
I'm not sure what the professor has in mind, but let's trust him on this one. I'm sure we can unravel this mystery together.
Even though we got something wrong last time, huh? Huh? Remember that, Layton? Huh? You got something wrong, and I was able to tell everyone. Starts frothing at the mouth.
That was so good, yeah.
Alrighty, let's do our thing and grasp at straws. I mean, the truth. Grasp the truth.
You're so right. I'm just gonna press this and scan for it. Yep, the contraption.
Hold it! Hold it!
This is the part. I don't know what. Let me see. Ah, fuck. I don't know what to do with this.
So I can't tell. Did someone like make a noise of recognition or something? Is that why you're looking at this?
No,
or is
because
it just
this part is the one that I find disputable in terms of
Okay.
like how this works. I thought there might be something in the court record that would decisively dispute it, but there isn't. That's also the peculiar thing. Okay, Coco, I'm out of ideas.
Let's just. Did you press everything? Cause
No,
like,
I was gonna go on and press it, but...
Yeah, because I think now that Espella is more cognizant, maybe she'll respond to some of this.
Maybe. Ah, there we go. That's what we gotta do.
Hang on!
Excuse me, Espella?
Spella, are you okay? Yes, everything's fine. My apologies for bringing back such troubling memories. Nevertheless, You must endeavor to face them and overcome the power they hold over you.
Yes, I remember it now.
That's an awesome image, though.
Mm-hmm.
The fire dragon. I summoned it because I'm Bezella.
Wonk's head against wall. No, we're past that. No, Espella, it was just an illusion. Oh,
No.
hell's bells.
You're wrong, Dad. It wasn't an illusion. It was a fact. If I hadn't rung the bell, none of this would have happened. Bezella is a bringer of disaster, and that's what I've done to our town.
The accused is running away. Quick, after her.
Run to the bell tower!
Oh, darn it, she's locked herself in.
It's no use. We'll have to break down the door to get in.
That girl, she's gone and... Not again! Herself.
Oh,
I forgot about that fucker.
I love that gag so much. It's so fucking dumb.
She's yelling.
Get away from me!
Well, that was a dumb situation. Oh shit, she's gonna fucking light us on fire. Espella!
Espella, be careful, it's dangerous up there!
Please, Espella, come down!
I'm sorry, everyone. I have no right to be here anymore. Nick, Espella's going to do something crazy!
I can see that. What the heck can I do?
Espella, please do not make any hasty decisions.
Mr. Layton.
The truth is close now. Be brave for a little while longer.
The truth? As if that wasn't clear already. If I hadn't rung that bell, everything would have been fine.
Objection.
You may be mistaken. You still don't know the whole story.
If you know the whole story, perhaps you could tell it to her, Layton!
Huh?
Isn't that so, Mr. Wright?
I had the same feeling when I was listening to Eve's testimony. I felt something was not right.
Really? I thought that was pretty much it.
The pieces of the puzzle don't yet are themselves a hint to the solution.
No way.
You mean Espella didn't ring the bell?
What? Nonsense, of course she did. As it stands, it's hard to say for sure that she didn't ring the bell. However, we've got evidence that will clear any doubts. Show us the so-called evidence you claim to have, then. What do you think proves Espella didn't ring the bell? Well, I would guess this. Even a child can use it.
Take that.
Espella, can you hear me?
Yes?
Where you're standing now is the same spot from where you saw this fire dragon.
Yes, that's right. The fretwork here is the same as what I saw that day. Is that how you pronounce that fretwork?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
When I look at it now, it seems so small, even adorable.
Defense? What does this have to do with anything? As you will no doubt recall, Mr. Cantabella told us that people who drink the groundwater here suffer from a condition. A condition where they fall unconscious the moment they hear the sound of pure silver. Uh-huh. After the bell sounded. He recovered unconsciousness sooner than Espella. He ran to her side and shook her awake. As soon as she opened her eyes, saw the fire dragon. In other words, if it was Espella who rang the bell, that would mean the device for ringing the bell must be very close to the fretwork of the dragon. Espella, can you please check that for me? See if the contraption is located near the dragon fretwork.
Okay, give me a minute.
No, it's around the back.
Mr. Wright!
Espella, did you find it?
I don't know if it's the right thing. But there's something on the other side of the belfry. A contraption with a handle.
What? On the other side. That's right. I figured there was something weird when we went up to the bell tower. But I couldn't quite put my finger on it. No way. You see where I'm going with this, don't you, Miss Belduke? If it was Espella who rang the bell, there's no way she could have seen the fire dragon when she woke up. No, this can't be right.
An excellent deduction, Mr. Wright. Miss Darklaw. It seems that everything is now clear as day.
What? What do you mean?
Why, of course. I mean the answer to the question of who rang the bell.
It was her, it had to be.
What do you say, Mr. Wright?
It looks like we've arrived at the same conclusion. We now know that only one person could have done it. Wait! What good will saying it out loud do?
Is there a problem, Mr. Cantabella? It wasn't your daughter who rang that bell. Should that not lift some burden off your shoulders? Are you not curious to know the name of the true culprit? Who has pinned the blame on your daughter all this while?
Why don't you stop taunting us? Just say the name already. Who's the true culprit? Let's do it, Professor. You ready?
I'm always ready, Mr. Wright. And as that one fan art said, Daddy Longtick.
No! Okay. Alright. I'm going. Goodbye. Fare thee well.
You're the one who showed it to me.
I had completely forgotten about it, thank you. Put it out of my mind. It's Eve Belduke.
It's time. Oh, yes, the one who rang the bell is.
Eve Belduke, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Have a look.
Although, I would like to point out that it's a terrible thing to bring up either way.
Yes, and also I just really fucking hate this. Of course, the super petite, feminine, submissive, blonde, blue-eyed girl couldn't have possibly done something bad. No, it had to be the dark one, the older-looking one.
Yeah.
I really hate this so much.
They're both children.
could've
It doesn't
just-
matter who did it in the first place, especially not, like, in this situation where it's like, It could have been halvesies. Both kids wanted the bell
Yep.
rung. Both kids wanted to go do this. Like, takes two to tango,
Yep.
especially on this thing. So it's like, yeah,
Yes.
okay. Also,
Blame is
why
so
did the
shared.
adults in this fucking situation make it accessible to children? They're at fault. It's the adults' fault. Sorry, I'm not reading that. Eve Belduke was an accomplice to Espella Cantabella in a crime of nothing.
Exactly.
Me, but she literally is a huge. Both girls are victims in this case, but she's almost a larger victim in this case because she had to participate in keeping the
Yep.
other person ignorant of her own existence.
Yep.
This is disgusting. Fuck you.
Yep. And now you can see why I'm just like, yeah, everything past the third case doesn't exist for me when it comes to this game.
It should have been an actual fantasy. Flat out. And Espella's dad is the bad guy. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da! There were only two of you in the belfry at the time. You both rang the bell, because fuck this game. You know that better than anyone.
And as it was Espella who helped ring the bell,
Yeah.
you were both, I guess, the ones who did it, but you were 6 and 8 years old, so we won't hold you responsible, as we shouldn't.
Exactly. That makes sense. It can't be both of us being the bad guys here. It's
It
the
was
adults in this
both
story who were
others.
extremely fucking stupid. My god. We cannot both be guilty of the sins of our fathers, literally.
It was an extremely traumatizing event for both you and Espella. Your friend's memories were altered from the shock without her even realizing it. He believed she was a witch who rang the bell and summoned a dragon, which incinerated the town. However, Miss Belduke, Espella wasn't the only one whose memories were warped by the horrors you two witnessed. You were affected as well.
No,
It's audio.
it wasn't me. Espella, she rang the bell.
Yeah, you both rang the bell.
It was her, not me. But why? What are these flashbacks? I've never had these before.
How are you in third person? Oh boy. Lots of Layton looking people.
What's the matter? I don't want to do this now. We'll be taken over by Bizella. Bizella is just a fairy tale. And you're the one who said you wanted to come and ring the bell. I did, but I changed my mind. Hey? After coming all this way?
The audio doesn't match what's happening at all. Like, or not the audio, the dialogue itself doesn't make any sense.
Hmm? Espella!
The animation good as fuck.
That nightmare was too much for two young girls to take in. Your young minds needed to protect themselves. That's why you subconsciously repressed those memories.
Then, if that's true, for the past 10 years, I've been pinning the blame for what I've done on Aspella. It can't be. It can't be true. It's impossible!
Yeah, it's because it's not true. I'm gonna fucking fight this game.
Going straight to level 5.
Literally, level 5, I'm gonna fight
This
you.
game came out like years ago, but I'm here to fight.
I'm here to fight. Show me to the Layton fucking writing room. I'm gonna fight you.
She's on the invisibility road.
Oh wait, you mean the invisibility robe doesn't fucking just work because you guys are all brainwashed? It's actually an invisibility robe. Holy shit. Hey, Inquisitor Darklaw, she's run away.
Did you hear that? It was her that once destroyed this town.
Her lives had already been messed up so much. We don't need this now.
He's got to pay for what she did. Capture her.
Yep, level 5, I just want to talk. Step outside, I got a baseball
Giant
bat.
sword behind my back? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, Nick! Look! The bell tower. Oh, are they?
Apparently they're being voiced. Even though the middle parts weren't.
No, she's on the roof.
What the fuck are you doing up there?
I beg you, don't blame Eve. It really doesn't matter anymore who rang the accursed bell.
Yeah, none of you people were involved. It's my dad who's fucked up your lives.
This town was all created for me. It's my fault you've all been used and suffered so much.
Aspella, what are you saying? Please, come down right now. You haven't done anything wrong. It was all my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that you did this for me.
No, he
You've
didn't.
been so kind to me. And what did
No,
I
he
do?
isn't.
I
No, he
No.
hasn't.
ran away from home.
No.
Aspella,
I will finish your story for you. The evil witch will be gone forever, and everyone will live happily ever after.
Coco's just like, damn. I'm checked out.
Dad, thank you for everything.
This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing writing, like dead ass actually.
Yes, very much so.
It's like, wow, you've got the nuance of like a thimble. Oof. Oh shit, why do you have titties now?
do it,
The fuck?
Aspella.
She's got cleavage all of a sudden. Level 5, I am ready to fight you.
I really don't care.
Yeah. No, it's more that it's like, hey, I'm gonna put suicide in a kid's game.
Well, I mean, to be fair, this had a higher rating than the
Oh, it
original
did?
trilogy.
Okay, pog.
Yeah.
What are you?
Oh yeah, okay. Time for awkward lesbians. Oh look, where have you been?
Right?
Would you? I finally remembered everything I've done.
You're not the only one who remembered. You still have the pendant.
Yes, of course. That's because somehow I always knew it was important to me.
Ah yes, homosexuality in the
Kept your
11th
pendant
hour.
as well, didn't you, Eve?
For some reason, I just couldn't let it go.
Pardon?
Letty and John.
Aspella,
Yeah.
Darklaw.
Quick, they'll fall if we don't do something.
Let's go. We have to save them.
No, you won't make it there in time.
Why?
The wooden handrail Eve's holding onto is rotted through. We need some sort of magic.
Hitting you with my car.
No way!
Magic, you say?
That would be really funny if Carmine showed
Got
up.
an idea, Professor?
I would love
If
that.
a bit of magic is all
Just
that's
drives
needed to
up
save
and
these
saves
two
them.
young ladies, then perhaps that is something I can arrange.
What? You can?
He's a magic snowman after all.
Oh,
Oh, you're too late, Layton. They're gonna die.
You have to let go! Otherwise you'll fall too!
What you got there? Pardon?
Professor?
He's a witch! He's a witch!
And then it just beat the shit out of him. Smash his bones to dust.
Oh my
You know
God.
what? If that had happened, that would have made everything okay.
I'm
I'd have been,
crying.
"You know what?
This is why Layton knew this shit was fake, because no magic was happening, because he's a witch. What's going on here? Anyone?
Sir, you're a sorcerer! No, Miss Faye, we have already established that magic doesn't exist, even in this town.
But then how did you just do that?
What you have just seen was the last and greatest illusion within Labyrinthia.
What, did they have a skybox? Ah! An illusion.
Magic is but an illusion, and this illusion has been produced through the power of suggestion and Labrillum's medication, let's call it. Everyone in Labyrinthia has been under this particular magic spell. Now then, shall we break the spell?
Break your face. Magic is the last mystery to be solved. You've seen through all my tricks, Layton. I have a headache.
I wouldn't have done it without the vital hint you gave me when we spoke in your tower.
Final spell is concealed at the start. Okay, so what does that mean?
As you know, all spells are listed within this book.
Right, the Grand Grimoire.
Now, what did Mr. Cantabella mean by the start?
The front cover?
Precisely, Mr. Wright. The final spell shall dispel the illusion. The correct incantation is hidden on the front cover itself.
Well then, Mr. Wright.
He's
Well
talking
then,
now.
This
Mr. Wright.
is the
Oh,
final puzzle. Soon, a new day will begin for the townspeople. Let us put an end to this illusion, once and for all.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, come on, man. What the hell? Oh, hidden on the cover of the Grand Grimoire. Grimoire. Anyway, or hidden the my
I'll
mouth
stab
did my mouth did that. Are the
I don't care, I'm
characters
gonna
that
stab your
spell
mouth.
out the true magical incantation? It's like the characters on the touchscreen and slide them over their counterparts on the tome's cover to make them vanish. Grand finale approaches. Remove the extra magical characters from the Grand Memoir's cover to reveal the hidden incantation. If this says the end, I'm going to beat them. Yeah. There you go. My brain is so tired from this. God. Brain. Brain is mad. Brain is salty. Ugh. Okay, even the tiny things are. That'll help. That not it? That's not. Yeah, there you go. I literally just saw this. There it is.
I just got this game the other day. I think it's called Glass Masquerade, and it's just this very zen puzzle, like jigsaw puzzle game with stained glass images. It's very pretty, and it's kind of reminding me of this because all the puzzles are circles, so you don't exactly have a lot of edge pieces, and you kind of have to look at the shapes and fit them in that way. It's very zen. Like I like it a lot.
Did that remind you of it?
Yeah.
It sounds neat. I like stuff like that. Oh boy, here it goes. It's anime now.
The sun is
The worst of all worlds.
When it does, Wright will reveal the truth behind Labyrinthia's mysteries.
God. Beanie looks good at least.
Yes.
Oh God!
Mr. Wright.
Lego man!
Looks like Layton.
Lego man! Oh, that made me sick. Stop that. Oh, is that what that's supposed to say? Oh, tail end? Yeah, it was the end.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. That's a...
Look at that. Look at that.
What is this shit?
Shit.
That's bullshit. This is like Disney World, and then you get
bumped into any of this shit ever.
Yeah. Sorry, this is bullshit.
Magic is more believable.
So this
Yeah.
is the real magic behind Labyrinthia.
Magic is more logical.
Yeah, literally, this is embarrassing.
Hey, it's Luke!
Luke was... I'm sorry, hold on a minute. Luke was over in the crowd when this happened. How did he get over there? Also,
Well, it definitely didn't happen by magic.
Also, Luke,
There
damn,
was
buddy,
another-
you're really a good crane operator. Didn't know that about you. Also,
there was another
why can he?
There was another invisible crane that picked him up from the crowd and put him in that crane.
That's exactly it.
Hang on a second. The town's full of machinery?
Also, how did Luke see it if it was mysteriously invisible to everyone else? Oh, God help me.
Now you know my pain, what I've been suffering all these years in silence.
You were just percolating on that in the background where I'm fucking, like, absolutely like, oh yeah, magic's real. Coco's like, I know the truth, and it sucks. Also, this is voiced, so we won't have to read.
So much for magic. It was all done with these machines.
That's right.
He's laughing at us. He literally laughed with that line. I hate this.
Magic. Witches can fly. Buildings can disappear. Those are no easy feats to stage. To make all those incredible things real, we needed a great deal of machinery.
Couldn't he have just, I don't know, made the magic a bit simpler?
A witch would say the incantation, and shades would stop time with their silver bells.
And they'd go wild with these machines, making all sorts of crazy stuff happen. That's so cool. I'd love to try it.
Maya, please.
I took a quick crash course before operating the machines. Not bad, hey?
That explains why you've been gone all this time! I missed you, you little bastard.
Yes, Luke. What would we do without you?
This game would not be believable even remotely as much as it is in this single moment. Because that explains why he was gone. That's the only thing that explains why he was not present.
So when's my turn? I want to pick something up off the ground and make it fly through the air.
I wish you'd stop looking at me when you say that, Maya.
Well, in any case, I think we should head back to the courthouse.
No, I don't think so.
You are, Professor. The judge might have fallen asleep waiting for us.
No, I really don't think we should go back to the courthouse. I think we should end the game. I think it's all laid out here, kids. I think we're
The sun
done.
has risen above Labyrinthia and has shown us our town's true form. Well, I really don't think there's any need for a verdict anymore.
Oh, thank God.
The witches on trial weren't witches after all. I am deeply relieved that those I have sentenced are still alive and well. At last,
I'm not sure about the
I
well
can step
part.
down from
Yeah,
this
no,
seat
everybody's been brainwashed,
with a
bud.
clear conscience.
Well, at least he knows that his own mental trauma is punishment enough, maybe.
And now, the final verdict in the last witches' court session ever to be held.
Thank God we're done. Fucking thank you.
Confetti in the courtroom.
Gumshoe showed up just for this.
Yes.
He's like, hey, pal, you've been gone for like 3 months. Where you been? I came to get you. Edgeworth's going crazy. Is that your new boyfriend? I got a report on this, you know, if I found out you ran away with a new boyfriend. Not that I blame you. Edgeworth gets death or whatever.
And then you just hear like Gumshoe's phone.
Oh God, yeah. I'm very grateful for all the help, Professor.
The feeling is mutual, Mr. Wright. A gentleman always fights for the truth. I could not have done otherwise.
I'd like to congratulate you too. The two of you, rather. You both did splendidly in court.
Oh, it's the judge. You have legs.
Right. You've brought to light the truth about this town. Although I still find it astonishing that we could not see all of this bullshit. Yeah, man, me too. Not even real, like, contraptions, it's all, like, clockwork shit. This is aesthetically bothering me. I can't even begin to imagine how it was achieved. Magic, perhaps. You were all given a very simple instruction that you were when you were hypnotized. You cannot see pure black. That was sufficient. Oh, fuck off.
What?
That's stupid. Shut up.
They're not even pure black.
No, none of this has been, not even the cloaks. Oh, I see. Now these strange contraptions are made from some sort of black metal. Wait a second. There are plenty of black objects all over Labyrinthia, aren't there?
Yeah, that's right. My hair's charcoal black, too.
That means you were bald this entire time, Maya.
Oh, but it's not pure
Oh
black.
my God. Did he go and buy Vanta Black? Did he? What? Professor Layton, this doesn't add up at all. I think this is a bunch of bullshit.
It is, Luke. It is. What we often perceive as the color black is in fact far from being pure black.
Our brains interpret reflections of light as colors.
The kids are looking at each other like, yeah, this is bullshit, alright. Yeah.
Objects which reflect even the smallest amount of light are not pure black.
Pure black is only encountered within nature as darkness. Sorry.
Moon's in pain.
You got a shitty coat. Darkness, sir? The machines used in Labyrinthia are coated in a special material developed in, of course, my company, Labrellum Inc. It absorbs light without reflecting any, which is what Phantom Black paint does. It's only material that can be said to be pure black.
Oh, I bet this invisibility robe is also made of that same material, right?
That's correct. And of course, the bell tower was concealed using the very same material as well.
When you think about it, this town abounds in all things invisible.
You know, at the end of Phoenix Wright games, we don't have to have epilogues that explain how anything was done. Don't know if you know this. I think this is a sign of bad writing.
Maybe.
Huh? Miss Darklaw, or should I say Miss Belduke? Why did you choose such an on-the-nose name?
I wasn't given the choice. You just know that she didn't choose the name because she would have been called that like so long beforehand. Her Spella's dad probably picked that. Yes.
For 10 long years, your memories had been suppressed.
More than 10 years. What are you talking about?
The truth about what occurred in the belfry
Nope,
was
that's...
invisible. Oops, sorry.
They talk the same, so, you know, it makes sense. The truth about what occurred in the belfry was invisible to me, you mean?
Mr. Cantabella and your father knew it all along. They knew who actually rang the bell.
What? Did they really? Is that true, Cantabella?
As we have demonstrated, it was easy to deduce from the situation in the belfry.
But if he knew that all along, why didn't he say something?
It was, of course, for your own good.
No.
Don't be angry at her!
I choose the weirdest times to bring in the voice acting. You were trying to pin the blame for that disaster on Aspella. Yes, I was, but if you knew that, why did you keep quiet about it? If you had only scolded me back then for lying, maybe Aspella wouldn't have suffered such trauma. It was your eyes, Eve. What? Your eyes weren't those of a liar. You believed in what you said. You truly thought it was Aspella. What you saw was too much for you to bear. So I brainwashed the both of you!
Oh!
You know, for fun and profit. Because I get to test out all my meds! Your mind blocked out the real memory of what happened in order to maintain your own sanity. And I called you a liar then.
you would probably have suffered a mental breakdown.
Ah.
Mr. Cantabella and your father created this town. You were mistaken in thinking it was purely for Espella's sake. This was also for you, Miss Belduke.
Ugh. That makes it worse.
Remember what your father wrote in his suicide note?
I have
Oh, he's being
only
voiced.
2 concerns. The first is my daughter. It pains me to be leaving her alone in this world, although she probably doesn't think of me as her father.
Oh, that was Urianger.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
That startled me. I had an argument with my father once. He was always thinking only about the town. Paid no attention to me. So you moved out and broke off contact with him. But you were wrong about your father. Not a single day passed without him thinking about you. He helped to make the story I was weaving a reality for your sake. I've been so ignorant. No, I disagree. I was so convinced Father was driven to suicide by you. Oh, no, fuck off with this.
Your father couldn't bear the sense of guilt he had accumulated over the past 10 years. Even though he killed himself in the end, I believe you were always the most important person to him.
Voicing again?
Eve? Espella. Espella, what I did to you is unforgivable. I rewrote your story, putting you through all this. I can't believe I went to such an extreme because of one wrong assumption.
No, it's okay, Eve. I wasn't angry.
You weren't?
You've always been on my side, protecting me. And even today, you saved my life.
Espella.
I also owe you an apology. After all, I forgot about my dearest friend. I'm so sorry, Eve.
Kitty!
Ah, there you are, Eve. Where were you?
Aw, it's a baby.
Eat toes.
Oh my god, toe beans. This is the best time.
Your cat's called Eve.
How did that escape your notice?
You know what I've just noticed? You two are very much alike. You and Eve the cat.
What? It's all in your head.
It looks like Eve has taken a liking to the other Eve.
You've got that right, and the similarity is really striking.
Oh dear.
Where's Barnum?
He's dead.
No! Let him out!
Guests, Professor Layton, Mr. Wright.
Yes?
I must say, I am indebted to you.
Give me money.
Don't mention it.
Lots of it.
Give us money to be quiet about what you fucking did here.
Yes! Maya, ready to have all the burgers your heart could ever want?
God, right?
3 months ago. Mr. Layton was a part of my plans. I needed to lure him to Labyrinthia.
I'm sorry. This has been 3 months long. Oh my
Better
god.
that than some other games where it's like 50
Oh,
people
it was only a
died in
week.
a week.
Yeah. Oh god.
You were famous in London, and word of your skills reached me even here. What's more, you specialize in mysteries. So I thought that if you came to this town, you'd feel compelled to solve ours.
Well, I am honored.
That's cool. And what about me?
Ah, well, about you. How should I put it? Your arrival here was purely accidental.
You mean it wasn't planned?
As you know, Espella escaped and got involved in that incident on the freighter. As a consequence, I had no choice but to bring you here.
I see. I shouldn't have asked.
Somehow.
My fragile pride has suffered yet another blow.
Somehow you managed to do the magic bullshit outside of this area.
Right? Like, hello?
Nick, you can't escape your fate. You're doomed to always find trouble if it doesn't find you first.
How about some words of sympathy for a change?
Fucking poor bastard. And also, Maya, you are one to fucking talk.
I am
Literally always in trouble. Always accused of murder.
the only thing on my mind the last 3 months was revenge.
Whatever your intentions were, the last witch trial has ended in the best possible way for this town. You were correct in your judgment. You always are.
You're too kind to me.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Eve, for opening my eyes.
Sorry to break up this little happy ending, but I've sort of got an important question. Why were you going to end the story?
Oh, here comes the last bullshit.
Only Newton.
I think it's the last one, but it's just like, really? The last bullshit that gets resolved
suffering
immediately?
From an incurable illness.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yep.
I knew it was happening before it happened. I'm so mad.
What?
Incurable illness of Dee's nuts.
Is it serious?
He's not worthy of your nuts, darling.
It is a rare disease with no known cure.
Yeah, it's ligma.
Why didn't you tell me? Had I known...
Had I known what?
I wanted this to be my secret. I suppose that was a bad decision on my part.
You've made nothing but bad decisions since the day you were born.
I thought I'd finish the story before I died and lay the foundations for a new world. Honestly, I was desperate. I didn't much care about Labyrinthia anymore.
Dad, why did it have to happen to you? Especially now that we're finally back together.
Oh, I think it's called karmic irony.
Cheer up, Espella.
How can I?
He's about to drop dead right here. It's happening. It's gonna happen right now.
Abrellum's new drug development center contacted me a short while ago. They have succeeded in creating a new medicine, thanks to Belduke's research. It's a top-secret wonder drug for my illness.
Oh, wow.
See? Why the
Wow.
fuck did they bring
What's
it
the
off?
point?
It's like, oh, well, no, actually, they do have something that might be a cure. It's like, what?
There's no point in this. I
There's
feel
no
nothing.
point in this. It was just slop.
Yeah.
Wankst. Characters we hate.
God, I haven't heard the word wankst in so long. My God. That's the realest thing, though. Shut up about Belduke! Shut about your illness! Man died!
Newton, was the truest friend I ever had.
Yeah, and you tortured
going to
him
undergo
and his
surgery.
daughter and
Do not
your
fear,
daughter and a
I
whole
shall
town of
return.
people because you suck. Dude. So mad.
So stop making that sad face.
Oh, I
Spella.
feel so validated.
It's shit.
Dad,
We gotta go to level 5.
bring me back to how it once was.
The way it
Of
once
course
was.
it
Yeah.
will.
When you were 5, sure.
And Eve, will you still be my friend?
Thought she was gonna ask her to marry her, but you know how it is. My gay brain rot can make a mountain out of a molehill when it's stressed. And I'm stressed.
Moon, the canon one is right there. I'm not even joking. You'll see something awesome in the credits.
Of course.
Oh yes, right, the canon twosome who are very cute together. I miss them. But also, this looks like they're getting married, so
You have my blessing, daughters.
yes, those who I have ruined the lives of. Okay, now we are in the voicing section again, or no voicing section.
I'm going to drop by Mrs. Eclair's bakery. I've got so much to tell her. Do you mind if I go, Dad? It won't take long.
By the way, our world's fake.
This entire time she's just been baking bread and knows nothing.
It's 100%.
Then she looks out the window like, what the fuck?
What the hell is that? Of course not. Please do.
Looks like Eve wants to come too.
What? Oh, you meant cat.
Spilla, mind if we tag along? Not at all. You're welcome to come. Awesome. Maybe we'll get some tasty baked bread out of this.
I thought we were going to go there for a different reason. Well, anyway, I'll be off then, Professor.
Pass on my regards to Mrs. Eclair, Luke.
Looks like I thought we were gonna have a slumber party. Now the adults get to talk about nonsense! So, what's gonna happen to the town? I've released everyone from hypnosis. They will soon recover the memories of their lives before Labyrinthia. And then they'll be miserable because I did nothing for them! As of today, Project Labyrinthia is over.
Oh, I see.
They are free to leave if they so wish. Imagine they will make a run for it. This place will turn into uninhabited ruins, just like it was 10 years ago.
I have some doubts about that.
Voice? Suddenly voice? I don't... Who the fuck?! Oh, the judge?
Your Honor!
Why is everyone talking again? Okay, old guy versus old guy.
Beat him up, Judge!
Kill him!
Oh, Granny! Grandpa!
Nonetheless, to us Labyrinthians, the past 10 years were real.
No one can yet tell how this town will change. However, it is possible that some people will want to stay. Who knows? Perhaps you will find yourself creating a new town along with them.
I must point out, there were children born here. They don't know the outside world. Oh, that's the infuriating part. There are babies that were from here.
Yep. They don't have any memories to recover. They have no idea what any of this is.
Exactly. This was their literal reality.
I am no longer the judge, but if possible, I would like to remain here. You have my gratitude, Your Honor.
You need not address me as Your Honor anymore, Sir Storyteller.
That was a weird fade out.
Yeah!
It was like a versus screen.
Yeah, it was.
Which
That's why I wanted them to fuck him
has
up.
drawn to a close.
Okay, Feeny, sure. Game is baffling.
Oh, good at the start. And
So
so
good.
bad.
And it's just, oh, hey, we forgot
What
that
did
this was a
Mr.
Layton
Wright,
game.
Mr. Layton and my father talk about?
Oh boy, more voice acting.
That I do not know.
They shot the shit about sport.
But Dad made a promise to me. Once everyone recovers their memories and he is cured of his illness,
His illness that came out
he
of
will
nowhere and
return
added
to
nothing.
write a new story
His illness
with
that contained
everyone's
ligma.
help.
I thought it contained sock on.
This time,
Damn, you right though.
the story will be real without any lies or illusions.
At least the music was good.
Yeah, that it still gave us one of the best soundtracks of the entire series. If
Yeah.
not the best soundtrack.
Level 5 has good music producers. Composers, there we go. Right, that thing in the middle of nowhere. That's very conspicuous that people definitely would see as, oh god, the guy with the fucking hands!
Oh, but we got Rouge one more time.
Yeah.
What a beautiful sound.
Almost as if it's ringing in
God,
a
she's
new
so hot.
beginning for the town.
They're ringing the bell that caused everybody to fall over. Literally. Why are they ringing the bell
Okay,
that caused
then.
everyone to pass out?
Whenever you are ready, Mr. Barnum.
Yeah! He lived! And his dog's there, which is even better.
Thank you all so much.
Another great character that just got put on the bus.
Yeah.
You take care now.
You too, Mr. Cantabella. Bye.
Mr. Cantabella got emo hair in the last half because he lost his mask.
I wish all of you the very best.
Bye, enjoy your walled town of
Mr.
nightmares.
Wright, I knew I could count on you to stand your ground and fight me to the very end.
That sounded gay. Who was saying that?
I always believed
Oh, that was Layton.
and I know it's why we managed to get to the mysterious truth behind this town.
This is extremely homosexual, excuse me.
When we get back to England, we'll drop by and see you, Luke.
Great. I'll show you around London.
Daddy long dick.
I hate this. I'm gonna eat you alive. I'm so mad. I'll start with your pancreas.
That's a novel.
I'll start with your pancreas?
I Want to Eat Your Pancreas is a light novel.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently
Okay.
It's actually a really sweet story. I've never read it myself though.
Oh god.
Where is it?
There's
Give me the cute gay one.
Where's the... Am I supposed to click forward? No, okay, we're fine. I'm scared. Oh, hey! They're having a nice, I don't know what they're doing. I think they're both on a forklift.
Something of that.
Which one of
sort,
you is
yeah.
forklift certified?
There have been enough laws broken here. Who cares?
That's true. Aw, the sheepies. They were goats. Everyone here is a loser. This is loser group number 69.
That one goat in the very front is kind of weird looking.
Yeah, sure is.
Yes, here it is.
Oh, they're so cute together! Yay!
She's got flowers for her.
Yeah. Oh,
Aw.
this is really cute, yeah. Oh, hey, by the way, the two guys who were dead at the start of the game. It's pretty funny, actually. Wasn't one called Thief and the other one Robber or something like that?
Robs and Mugs, I think. Oh,
That's
there she
right.
is.
There she is. She's got her
they're doing
Sims.
karaoke.
They
Or
are.
something like that. That's amazing.
He's singing. My god, he's singing.
And they've got lights.
Yeah. He's dropping bread because the dog.
Aw, he's working with Patty. That's cute.
Yeah.
That's a male wife right there.
He is. The ultimate male wife. Perfect. Oh god.
You know, Professor, I feel like
I've got PTSD from this room.
Indeed, Luke.
Ready to play it all over again from the beginning, Moon?
No! God.
I would cry.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to go back and see them. Although, I'd rather not have to be sucked into a book to get there.
Which didn't happen.
You should ask Carmine to come along with us.
Ha! Carmine, the guy who's not in this game.
Real relief he recovered from all of his injuries. But he was a bit put out when he found out you'd already solved all the town's secrets, Professor.
Well, we mustn't forget that we didn't solve them all by ourselves. We couldn't have done it without the help of our friends across the Atlantic.
I wonder what they're doing right now. Battling
Across the Atlantic? No, no, no.
I'd wager they may well be, Luke.
Japanifornia is the other way.
We must make our own preparations. There's a brand new case that requires our attention, and that means a brand new set of puzzles to be solved, my boy.
I want to see Feeny be reunited with at least Gumshoe.
What's the matter, Wright? Has the cat got your tongue? Or are you still in a holiday kind of mood? Perhaps your mind is as clouded as the English sky.
Any hints, Maya?
Not really. If only the professor were here. I think at this point you've got to use that patented spell of yours, Nick.
Patented spell?
Hello, Earth to Nick. Just when we think it's all over, you always use it to turn the tables.
Ah, got it. I just have to close my eyes and say the magic word. Luckily, I don't need a witch's scepter for this one.
Save the chit-chat for later, right?
Just flash your titties. Fine.
Fine, let's hear it then.
Just take a deep breath and give it all you've got.
Well, here goes. Objection!
Yay!
Yay!
After 50 years!
After 50,000 years, we finally made it. Where is it? Where's the person who wrote this fucking game?
Moon's got her knife out.
Makoto Watanabe, Junpei Takahashi, Hiromitsu Arai, I'm coming to your house. I have words for you. You're probably overworked, and I'm very sorry about that, but holy shit, what the fuck? Why did you do this to me? Oh, hey, there's Carmine.
Hey,
Carmine!
buddy.
My god, Coco. We've done it. You
We've
mad
done it.
lad.
We're free.
We're free. Get me the
Binks
fuck out
did
of
not
here!
Survive.
Hold to win
after
Europe.
the comment sections for Binks.
What? Oh! Poor Binks. I think if Binks had to have been here for this, Binks would have expired. Like, harder than I would have, because it's like, oh my god, that's fucking stupid.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Binks already knows.
Oh, did Binks play this already, like, fully?
I would imagine. I think so. Has at least seen it if she hasn't
Okay.
played it.
Animation was done by Bones, which makes sense of why it was so nice.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, the visuals of this game, pretty fucking choice. Especially for, like the 3DS sort of thresholding for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Animation checker. That's a very specific job.
Kira was right.
What?
Kira did nothing wrong.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right, though. None of the witches did anything wrong, frankly. The only one who did anything wrong was the guy who, stole Layton's arm and pawned it.
And who knows what else before.
And
he
who
pawned
knows
it.
what else. That was the terrifying part. That man was scary. In his, insanity. Very distressing. Animation concept art. Kazuya Nuri. I wonder how this game did. Like, did people like it? Did people play it?
Honestly, I barely ever see it mentioned. Let's see, Professor.
I feel like it may or may like it might be a little controversial given your own feelings on it.
Review. I mean, it's got a 4.8 on 7.8 on IGN, 810 on Nintendo, 79 Metacritic. So it looks like it was well received. But yeah.
Yeah, but fandom wise, I know there's people who are there was that one fan artist that is very into Eve X Barnum. But like
that could be cute.
I mean, the way they drew it was pretty cute, yeah. And after it was revealed of what was going on, I went and looked, and there is a fair amount of Eve X Espella.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Which is good. Because if not, I was going to be confused. There's the young life ruiners. Several hundred people. Opening theme. First ending theme. Second ending theme. Main ending theme. God, I didn't realize there were so many endings in this game.
I don't think that refers to, like, different endings.
No, I mean, like, in the... I don't remember there being, like, things that would qualify as it, but I guess we had the one run of credits, and this is the second run of credits? Does that mean there's a third run? Wait, no, they only had two. Oh my god.
We are done.
Kind of. Heard there's things.
There are bonus episodes, which I actually have never looked at, but we'll
Bonus
save those for
episodes?
some.
The only thing
They're
I've
just
ever
like
heard
little
of.
Side story stuff.
Okay, but like... Oh, there we go. There it is. Now it's saved. My credibility! Did it. Got so many picker up. Well done, you've just cleared the game. We now make special game clear save data file. When you load data from this file, you'll be given a choice of 2 starting locations. First is within the underground ruins. There you'll be able to access the town and wander in freely, searching for hint coins and unsolved puzzles. The second choice is at the climax of the epilogue. This is ideal for those who would like to experience the game's finale one more time. You'll be able to restart with maximum credibility, so even if you've run short this time around, you will still have a chance to pick up those vital pickerats you missed. Yes, save the game, please. Oh good, it actually, like, let me save it. The things that I want to look at, if I'm allowed to, is the things that I saw briefly online, which are supposed to be, like, bonuses in this game. Which...
Those are the probably the episodes
okay, wait.
I meant.
The extra content, then? Let's hit extra content. Come on. Gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. Oh, I see. Abort. Never mind. That's, unfortunate. I don't even know what I'm in right now.
I think we'll go ahead and leave things there, right there. Thank you so much to everyone who joined us for this journey. Thank you, Moon, so much for sticking with it, despite everything in the universes trying to stop us.
God, for real though.
And watch, tomorrow you're gonna feel like daisies, because the curse has been lifted. The curse has been defeated.
Oh God, I hope. God, please. After all of that snot.
Toodaloo, everyone, and see you on the next series.
Bye-bye!